Hi everybody, it's Tammy with stampwithtammy.com and I'm here with another 5-minute card video. We are going to highlight the Changing Leaves bundle from our new online exclusives. That includes the stamp set, the 3D hybrid embossing folder, and the dies. These are all the dies that it comes with. We're going to use these two today. And let's get started. So this is the card we're going to make. Let's do the dimensions real quick. We're going to use a pumpkin pie, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then a piece of lemon lime twist, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And then a piece of white scrap. It's about 3.5 by 1 inch. You just need to fit this die. So you don't have to really cut a special one, just grab a scrap. Okay, so let's stamp first. We're gonna use lemon lime twist. Sorry about that, I didn't mean to throw it. And the small leaf. And I'm just gonna randomly stamp. I just want kind of a background. I don't want it to just be plain. You could also emboss this with another embossing folder if you wanted. Just like that. And then let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment. Because this card is so bright, I'm going to use black ink. I have some more samples for you and I'll show you different. I love that you can see through and you can see exactly what you're stamping. And I always put my inks away because I always seem to stick my hand in it. Okay, now we'll do some die cutting. We're going to use this Friends for Life designer paper. It comes 6 by 6. It's got some really cool colors and backgrounds. To emboss this, you're going to use, to cut this out, I want it to have the texture of the embossing folder as well. So you take your die. Man, my head is not thinking. I always have to figure out which side it goes on, but it fits and it doesn't really like snap in there, but it kind of snaps in there. See, it's not really moving now. And then you just lay your paper on just like this, close it up, and then send it through your through your embossing machine. You use the same sandwich, which would be the platform and the gray cutting machine to cut this out. I've already done this because it's hard to get the big shot up here. And that's what it looks like when it's cut out. And then we're going to use the small Stampin' cut and emboss machine to do this one. Can you see? This is just some tape. I think it's called mint tape. It's not very sticky, so it's safe to use when you're wanting to do it. So I just lay it like that, put the cutting plate on, you know, we card makers and scrapbookers should have the best arms running everything through these die cut machines. Okay, and then we're going to put all this away. And now let's assemble our card. So we're going to just, using my Stampin' seal. I always use way too much adhesive on these videos. I get nervous and I get in a hurry. And so just like that. Now, you can use both sides of the thing. So because this is, you could do it that way, and maybe I will this time. Let's do it this way. Did you see that? I ripped it. Well, luckily it doesn't matter. We all make mistakes, right? Okay, so this one I'm going to use the back side, the polka dots. Let me remind you. So this is the front side and then the back side are the dots. And of course I'm going to place it so I don't see that ugly little tear. And then this smaller one, I'm going to go ahead and use because I want some more of the pumpkin pie to show. Because I didn't get any in this flower, or in this leaf. Okay, to do my sentiment, I'm going to use a strip of, these are foam adhesive sheets. They're really cool. It's like a big solid Stampin' dimensional. But, so I'm going to put this on. I didn't trim it correctly, exactly right. So I'm just going to trim off a little bit of the edge. And then it is double-sided adhesive. So I'm going to put this down on my sentiment, just like that. And then I'm going to grab some, oh no. Okay. We're going to use linen thread because I can't find my white. So all I do is just wrap this around my hand a couple of times, however many you want. And then you have just kind of a mess. The easiest way that I found to do this is to pull off the adhesive, kind of decide where you want it, and then stick your linen thread to the back of it. And you can put it down just like that. Voila, there's that one. And then here's the original where I did it backwards. I do have a few other samples for you. This one is using the new Iconic Images designer paper. And this one, I didn't think the back side really went, so I used all the red side. And then I stamped my sentiment in cherry cobbler to coordinate. And the background is embossed with a 3D timber embossing folder. The next one is, this is the Country Woods designer paper. This is so pretty. So my base is Misty Moonlight. And then, as you'll see, I used the dark blue big leaf. And then the other two I used on this side. And then I stamped my sentiment and used more thread. These are all the cards are all the same layout, pretty much, just different papers. So this is the Thoughtful Journey designer paper. I just think this is the most beautiful paper ever. And you know, after you cut these out, you can like hand cut, fussy cut some of these other embossed images if you'd like. This is probably my favorite card. I used the back side on the big leaf and then the front side on the other two. I stamped on the background. This is Bubble Bath, and I stamped on it with Bubble Bath, and then I ran it through the timber, the 3D timber embossing folder. And again, I used the white thread that I can't find, but here's proof that I had it. Anyway, that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. If you haven't subscribed before, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. That's it. I'll see you in a couple weeks with another 5-minute card video. Have a wonderful day.